Hey, what's up, explorers? Today, we've got a crazy list for you. Top 10 most hated countries of all time. Yeah, you heard that right. Countries that people around the world just can't stand. Now, hate is a strong word, but there are many reasons why some countries end up on the bad list. Could be politics, history, wars, or just plain bad luck. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive into this list and see who's made the cut. Number 10, Venezuela. First on our list is Venezuela. This South American country used to be one of the richest in the region, thanks to its massive oil reserves. But now, things have taken a turn for the worse. Economic collapse, government corruption, and hyperinflation have led to widespread poverty. People in Venezuela are struggling to get basic necessities like food and medicine. So why the hate? Well, Venezuela's government, led by Nicolas Maduro, has been blamed for driving the country into the ground. And the people who fled the country due to the crisis haven't exactly been silent about their experiences. Right now, Venezuela's situation isn't looking too great, but if they can reform their government and rebuild their economy, who knows, maybe they'll get back on track. Number 9, Pakistan. This country has been a controversial player on the global stage for a while now. While Pakistanis are generally known for their hospitality and culture, their government's links to terrorism and constant tensions with neighboring India haven't done them any favors. The major challenge? Their relationship with terrorist groups, which makes them a target of suspicion globally. Then there's the ongoing conflict with India, particularly over Kashmir. It's one of the world's longest-standing disputes, and let's just say they're not winning any popularity contests because of it. As of now, Pakistan continues to face economic and security challenges, but some say there's hope if they can shift focus from military issues to economic growth. Number 8, India might be known for its rich culture, history, and rapid growth, but it's also on our list. Why? Discrimination. Despite being the world's largest democracy, India has faced criticism for its caste system, religious intolerance, and treatment of women. On top of that, India's ongoing border disputes with neighbors like China and Pakistan keep tensions high. It's not all bad news, though. India's economy is booming, and they're making strides in technology and space exploration. But they've still got a long way to go in terms of improving human rights and relations with their neighbors. In the future, India could be a global superpower if they manage to address these issues, but only time will tell. Number 7, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Oil-rich, strict religious laws, and known for some pretty harsh punishments. Women's rights have been a hot topic here for years, but they're slowly making progress. Did you know that until recently, women weren't even allowed to drive? Yeah, it's been that strict. One big reason people don't like Saudi Arabia, their human rights record. People point to their treatment of women, public executions, and their involvement in the Yemen conflict. Saudi Arabia is trying to modernize with plans like Vision 2030, aiming to diversify the economy and improve its image. But we'll see if they can shake off the negative perceptions. Number 6, Turkey. Turkey has been at the center of global politics for centuries. From the Ottoman Empire to its modern-day role, Turkey has often been criticized for its actions, especially the Armenian genocide, which is still denied by the Turkish government. That's right, despite the historical evidence, Turkey refuses to acknowledge what happened. Add in the current government's authoritarian leanings and their involvement in conflicts like Syria, and It's easy to see why they're on this list. Turkey has a bright future ahead if it can balance its role in global politics with more democratic reforms. Hey, it's me, your world explorer. We don't have any videos just yet, but we're packing our bags and planning some amazing content to bring you the best spots and adventures around. So hit that subscribe button and be the first to join us on this exciting exploration. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Number 5. United Kingdom. Now, the UK might seem like a strange addition to this list, but there's a lot of historical baggage here. Once upon a time, the British Empire ruled over a quarter of the world. While some admire their historical achievements, many others haven't forgotten the oppression, colonization, and slavery. Even today, the UK is criticized for its foreign policy and involvement in international conflicts. Oh, and let's not forget Brexit. That didn't help their popularity much either. The UK is still a global powerhouse, but the country will need to rebuild its image post-Brexit and focus on better international relations. Number 4. Iran is another country that gets a lot of flack for its government rather than its people. While the Persian culture is rich and beautiful, the Iranian government has a reputation for supporting terrorism, pursuing nuclear weapons, and violating human rights. The people of Iran are often caught in the crossfire, with many of them suffering under harsh restrictions and sanctions. Iran's aggressive stance towards the West, especially the US, hasn't done them any favors either. Looking ahead, it's hard to say how Iran will change, but reform is definitely needed to reduce the tensions they've created with the global community. Number 3, Israel has been in conflict with its neighbors, especially Palestine, for decades. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complicated mess that involves land disputes, religion, and politics. Israel is often seen as the aggressor due to its military strength, but the situation is far from black and white. The country has made incredible technological advancements and boasts a strong economy, but the ongoing conflict overshadows much of its success. What's next for Israel? A peace deal would be ideal, but that seems like a long shot at this point. Number 2, United States. Yes, believe it or not, the US ranks as the second most hated country in the world. It's easy to see why, with America's involvement in wars, foreign interventions, and its global dominance. The US is often seen as the world's police, and not everyone appreciates that role. While Americans might find it hard to believe their country is so disliked, foreign policies and military actions in the Middle East and elsewhere have left many countries with a bad taste in their mouths. Will things change? The US is still a superpower, but it will need to be more mindful of how it engages with the rest of the world. Number 1, North Korea. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to North Korea. No surprises here, right? North Korea is infamous for its oppressive regime, nuclear threats, and its complete isolation from the rest of the world. The people of North Korea live under harsh conditions, and the government controls nearly every aspect of their lives. From bizarre propaganda to starvation, North Korea has made itself one of the most feared and hated countries on the planet. Its nuclear ambitions and aggressive posturing don't exactly help matters either. What's next for North Korea? Well, that's anyone's guess, but if history tells us anything, they won't be changing their ways anytime soon. And that's it for today's list, explorers. Let me know in the comments which country surprised you the most. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Your World Explorer, and stick around for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating and sometimes frustrating countries. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.